Welcome to the final round of Heroclix's The Gauntlets featuring the Fantastic Four. We've got the final two teams here just to kind of cover them before we get started. Some of the characters that you're going to see are characters that this is their final opportunity to redeem themselves, like Wolverine. I have faith in her. She did get one hit KO'd against Ghost Rider. Technicality, not a technicality. He could just bust stealth and she had stealth. So I'm going to give her another opportunity to make up for that. Valeria Richards, I still believe she has potential. We'll see. Nova, I'm kind of giving up on this Nova. Human Torch, the common, has failed me, I think, twice. Or I don't know. I wasn't impressed the last time I saw him. Wolverine, the Fast Forces, Laura Kinney, and Mr. Fantastic, the uncommon from the Fast Forces. I'm sorry, from the set. Now, the reason some of these characters are some characters that you may not have seen yet, like Mr. Fantastic and Wolverine, the Fast Forces one. Remember that, I was already going down to my final few characters. I didn't have enough characters to make another team. So I had to start including characters that I wanted to see if they could kind of make up for some of the terrible performances that they've had. And the other team, for example, we're going to see Green Hulk yet again. I think maybe that missed attack he did the previous game cost him. Mr. Fantastic is another character I'm kind of giving up on. I'm not seeing any too much benefit for him. And we got Super Rare Wolverine making a debut, starting a team, and She-Thing and Black Panther. We'll see how this team goes. We'll take a closer look at them once we get started. Here we go. And here we go. We've got the first Fantastic Four team. They got the initiative. This massive 6-character team being led by Mr. Fantastic, the uncommon, getting the band back together, or in other words, reforming the Fantastic Four. Once per attack, you may force the attacker to reroll 4. Okay, he's got that trait. Let's see. Wolverine, with her Battle Fury, makes it difficult to carry her. So that's why she's positioned off to the side. Valeria Richards has sidestep, so she can move all on her own. So I think we're going to carry Wolverine because we want to get her in close. Wolverine with the costume. And we're going to carry Mr. Fantastic as well. Mr. Fantastic has Giant Reach 4. Gives him some reach. So we're going to try to position him somewhere where maybe he'll be able to get in a couple of licks and contribute to the team. In the very least, Mr. Fantastic will be a tie-up piece because he does have Close Combat Expert should he take a hit. So he can dish some damage back. And he's got Outwit too, so he can outwit defenses to try to deal some damage too. This team looks a little cohesive. We'll see if they are. Let's roll for deployment. 5 and a 4. Frontline firepower. Let's line up the cards. We've got Wolverine from the Fast Forces at 75 points. 2 characters tied at 50 and the rest tied at 40. So let's worry about moving Wolverine first. The Fast Forces one, this one right here. Because we have to. That's what we rolled. Frontline firepower. We're going to get an aerial look at the map. Water terrain on both sides. Fighting on clear terrain, some patches of water and hindering terrain, and elevated terrain on both ends. This is the bridge map. Let me see if I can find the year. 2010. I think it was the Web of Spider-Man map, if I'm not mistaken. There's the other team. We'll cover them right now. Let's position ourselves here to find some terrain. Oh, you know what? I forgot the objects. Let's do that. Okay, here we go. Wolverine. She's got a movement of 9. So let's move her 9 squares. Or at least, in the very least, she does have Charge Flurry. Does not ignore hindering terrain, so we got to watch out for that. Let's try to find something to hide behind so we can get +1 to our defense. But not in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 8 and 9. I'll put her here. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. That makes sense. She's behind that object, but not on it, so she can still move around it and won't be hindered by it. That's one action. We don't have leadership anywhere. Oh, you know what? I actually started on the wrong squares there. There we go. So Laura has 1 extra movement, but there doesn't seem to be a better spot than there. So we're going to leave her there. Valeria Richards. Sidestep. More than likely, I'm going to use Perplex on Wolverine to keep her defense up. For now, let's see where we're going to place these. 8 squares. -1 is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, I'm looking at the other team. The other team is very melee oriented. They've got Hulk, She-Thing, Wolverine, Black Panther with 0 range, and Mr. Fantastic with 4 range. So I'm gonna be a little aggressive with this team and put Mr. Fantastic out to kind of bait. If not, in the very least, he can use Outwit and maybe get in, like I said, a hit or 2 against this team here. Next, we got Nova. Also at 50 points. So they can move in whichever order with those 50-point characters. Or actually, you know what? I misspoke. There. Human Torch is actually 40 points. I thought he was a 50-point one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll use Wolverine. No, we'll use Nova to bait them instead. Does this Wolverine have improved movement? She does. Okay. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's do this then. There we go. Nova being slightly more aggressive. The reason I had to do that was because Nova is 50 points and Human Torch is 40 points. With frontline firepower, I have to move from highest to lowest. So here comes Human Torch following through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do this. So I'm going to save Valeria Richards' Perplex. I was originally going to Perplex Wolverine's defense, but seeing as how Human Torch has Energy Shield and Mr. Fantastic over here has 18 defense plus 1 because of hindering terrain, so he's up to 19 as well. Nova has 17 defense. That's fine. Let's see. We got 3 actions taken. No leadership. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can still perplex either or. What we're going to do is we're still going to perplex Wolverine's defense up by +2 with Valeria Richards' special power. Want to make sure that she lives a turn to be able to get off an attack to see what she's capable of doing. Let's go on to the next team. There they are. Here's their deployment role. They got a 6 and a 1. Unrestricted operations. Okay, looking over these two characters. Originally, I had set up Hulk and Wolverine there, since they both have passenger 1. They can both carry at least one figure. I was thinking that, well, hey, this team could benefit from having non-flyers. I'm sorry, having people who can carry, because they don't have any flyers. And so I set them up so they can carry She-Thing and Black Panther. However, I'm seeing an opportunity here where Hulk could probably carry Wolverine, get him into that mess. So Wolverine can get that hit and trigger that trait he has, which is when Wolverine hits with a close attack until your next turn, other friendly characters with the Fantastic Four keyword can use Flurry. But I won't be able to benefit off of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I do that, if I manage to get Wolverine there and make an attack with Wolverine, I still wouldn't have anyone free to be able to use Flurry with. So despite this looking like an aggressive team this turn, I have to play defensively. Because even if I carry the Hulk and get Hulk to make an attack, and then my team gets charged, they're still out of reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is about the radius they're able to get to. About right here. And that's just not enough. With the limited terrain we have here, because there's a lot of water terrain, and they're a melee-oriented team, they kind of just have to meet them right there in the middle. I'm going to make the other team pay for being aggressive. They have unrestricted operations, so that means I could move in whichever order I would like. And Hulk here, yeah, let's just move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Let's give him a token. And also, let's not forget that he has that free action. But, let's move Wolverine first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get Black Panther in here. Yeah, let's set them up like this. And let's see. I'm going to move Mr. Fantastic. I don't want to put him next to Nova because Nova has poison. Let's see if we can reach Human Torch over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We cannot. This is the farthest we can get. And hey, I think I may have to put him there and absorb some of Nova's poison damage. Just to block line of fire from Mr. Fantastic, from the other Mr. Fantastic. From this Mr. Fantastic and his outwit. So if I put this one here, that would block line of fire to Hulk and She-Thing. This Mr. Fantastic has plasticity. Let's see about the other one. He does with that special power as well. But that's fine. I think that's what I want to do. Block line of fire. Keep the Hulk. Keep the other Fantastic Four team members safe. Let's do that move action with the Hulk. He rolled a 6. I'm not going to move the entire 6. But I am going to move him nonetheless. He's got super strength. He's going to pick up this object right here and position himself over here. Let's say he carried this Wolverine with him. And now what happens, Wolverine was just carried. Now, looking at his trait, I don't stay down easy. At the beginning of your turn... oh no, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. The one that says the new Fantastic Four. Looking at Wolverine, the new Fantastic Four says, once per turn when Wolverine is carried and placed adjacent to 2 or more opposing characters, after resolutions he may make a close attack. Why not? Let's try to take this Wolverine out. It's a long shot. She's got combat reflexes, so I need an 8. Wolverine Showdown here on Casual Clixing. The final match of the first round. Let's see. 11 plus 7 is an 18. He needed a 19. He just missed by 1. Oh no, that was a free action. What am I doing? So, it doesn't say that it's a free action. Once per turn when Wolverine is carried and placed adjacent to 2 or more opposing characters, which he was, after resolutions, he may make a close attack. Doesn't say as free. Doesn't say free he can do this. Okay, so let's just move on. She-Thing and Black Panther were carried, so they can't do anything else. Hulk moved via free action. Mr. Fantastic is blocking line of fire now to no one. I regret moving him there. That's okay. Deployment roll for the other team. 6 and a 4. So unrestricted operations. Seeing as how I can move in any order. Let's look at how many actions I can take. I can still only take 3 actions. Oh, my bad. Before I forget, it's Black Panther over here. Hiding in the midst. Has Outwit. I'll just Outwit Nova's poison because he doesn't have any damage reducers either, apparently. So her poison is outwitted. Let's go back to the other team. Let's see. Nova has 2 tokens. I'm sorry, 1 token, and so does Human Torch, and they don't have Indomitable, so I'm going to use the other 3. Let's get them doing stuff. Wolverine back here, she has Precision Strike with Charge and Flurry, so that's going to help a lot in dealing with Mr. Fantastic. Charge, Flurry, Precision Strike, and Blades. Jeez, she's a killing machine. Let's see her in action. Well, you know what? So let's go this way. 1, 2, 3. That way we also tie up She-Thing. But we're going to attack Mr. Fantastic because he's got leadership plasticity. I don't want to be tied down and dealing with him removing tokens later on. She-Thing, in the very least, is tied down. Even though she has super strength, risking that breakaway roll, I'm willing to take that risk if it means getting rid of the nuisance of Mr. Fantastic. Well, you know what? I don't know. She-Thing back here can also be kind of dangerous, right? Yeah, let's attack She-Thing instead. It's 11 attack. She's got Charge, Flurry, Blades, Claws, Fangs. That's a hit. That's a hit, people. I'm contemplating now using a Theme Team Probability Control token and putting it on Mr. Fantastic. Actually, that's exactly what he's gonna do. He'll take that pushing damage for the team, for the greater good. Here we go. This is gonna be the reroll. Even though it's Flurry, I'm hoping she misses 1 attack, and she does. She misses the first attack here. That's fine. She's got another one. She's got another one in her. And that's not high enough. It's not high enough. Let's use Human Torch as our Theme Team prob magnet here. So he'll take that pushing damage. I think it's worth it. Human Torch not really valuable right now because Black Panther has stealth. She-Thing, I mean, she has the same defense, same attack values, 11 and 11. However, Wolverine here has blades, so she has the potential to do more damage right now that they're in combat. So that's why I am doing that, and that's a miss. I think I have to get a hit in. I think I just have to. I'm going to go down to 1 and give 1 to Mr. Fantastic as well. Here we go. 6 plus 11 is 17. That's not enough. That's not enough. Laura's in trouble. Here comes Valeria Richards. This Wolverine is gonna get her attack perplexed up to 13. She's going to use blades to attack this Wolverine. You know what? No, I'm going to attack this Hulk. He's got 1 token. Wolverine has 2. Why not? She's got 11 attack. 12-13 with Valeria Richards' assist. And Hulk here, 18 defense. Let's roll it. She's got blades. That's a 4. That's a 4. She missed it by 1. Wolverine's here, not really coming through. Valeria Richards is going to choose Penetrating Psychic Blast. That's going to be their 3rd attack. I was planning to use Mr. Fantastic originally, right there, the one in the red suit. But he had to use a Theme Team Prob to try to help out Wolverine, which didn't work out in the end. So here we go. Valeria Richards is going to try to pull through for the team with Penetrating Psychic Blast, targeting Wolverine. Here we go. 10 attack. That's a 4. That's a miss. Terrible luck. So unfortunate. Let's clear. Let's see. Human Torch used the Theme Team Prob this turn. Mr. Fantastic, Wolverine. Okay, things are not looking good for this team. Let's do the deployment roll for the other team. 4 and a 3. That's Frontline Finesse. So let's see what we got. We're going to do Frontline Finesse. We've got 3 characters at 40 points. She-Thing, Human Torch, and Mr. Fantastic. So, on this team, if we're going to move via Frontline Finesse, we've got 2 40-point characters in She-Thing and Mr. Fantastic, followed by Black Panther because he's 60 points. Oh, he's the common. I thought he was a rare. And then either Hulk or Wolverine because they're both 75 points, but because Wolverine has a token on him, won't be able to use him. Black Panther has leadership. Gonna try to pull a token off of Mr. Fantastic. That's a hit. That succeeds. Let's use She-Thing first. She-Thing has an 11 attack. Here we go. That's a hit. Attacking this Wolverine right here. She does 3 damage. Wolverine has toughness. So she's going to take 2. And with Unlimited Class Wrestling, when She-Thing makes a close attack, after resolutions, you may place a hit character in an adjacent square. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to place her back here. I'm going to keep harping on just how important placement is in this game. Well, you know what? She also rolled doubles. Yeah, so I'll place her there. So She Thing now gets a token. Do I want to use Mr. Fantastic? If I do, I can use 4 actions. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I'm going to use him, I have to use him now. He's got Incapacitate, which may be helpful. Oh, this Mr. Fantastic had Outwit. Yeah, I'll outwit Mr. Fantastic's Incapacitate, because he wouldn't have been able to use Leadership, as these two didn't have any tokens, so I would have gone with that. Mr. Fantastic, that makes you not want to push you, but I think I might, because he's on his second click. If I push him, he pushes onto Perplex. He can then use Perplex to help Black Panther out. Yeah, let's do that. We got 4 actions we can use. Let's go. Mr. Fantastic Showdown here on Casual Clixin. He needs an 8. No, you know what? He's going to attack Nova. And here's why. Nova is slightly easier to hit. Well, I don't know. This guy has Outwit. I'm thinking about hitting Nova, but because she has poison, and I'm gonna have to keep outwitting that to keep these around a little bit longer. But you know what? That outwit is just as annoying. So let's just try to go for that 8. That's a miss. That's fine. Like I mentioned, he's got Perplex now. Okay, now I'm going to use that to perplex Black Panther's damage value up by 1. Well, you know what? No, I think Hulk can deal with that. No, they can both do 4. I know she needs to take at least 5 damage, right? Pretty sure. Here we're contemplating Black Panther attacking Nova. If I can use Perplex, which, I mean, he can use Perplex, but do I want to use Perplex? I was thinking that maybe Black Panther had Blades, hoping to get a high roll. But everything I'm looking at here, I think I'm just going to have to depend on Hulk hitting Nova. Which is not great. Because she's got super senses. So, you know, Black Panther has Precision Strike. Wait. Oh, no, that's not in power. I was hoping that was in power, but it's not. Yeah, let's, that's rough. Here I am hoping to one-shot Nova, but I think it's going to have to take 2 attacks, and that's not great because Nova, I should not be using 2 attacks on a character like Nova. But I don't have any other choice, I think, because breaking away is too risky. So Black Panther, here we go. Let's just make the attack. Precision Strike. Perplexes damage up by 1. He's getting +1 for being in stealth. 12 attack plus 5 is 17. That's a hit. Because of precision strike, she needs a 6. And she got a 6. She got a 6, people. The Hulk, I guess. You know what? Hulk has that free action. Let's see. 5. Charge, but does not. Wait, am I looking at the wrong Hulk? Oh, wow. So let's get the deployment roll. 6 and a 5. Unrestricted operations. He's got charge and breakaway. Now let's just make the attack. Critical hit. Critical hit, people. Nova here is going to try to stay alive. Use the last team probability control that they have. See if we can reduce that critical hit, because that critical hit will kill her. Oh, to a 3. Wow. Nova staying alive. Forcing Black Panther to outwit that poison yet again. So here's the deployment roll for the other team. 5 and a 1. Frontline firepower. Going backwards this time. Or I don't remember now. Wolverine is 75 points. From the Fast Forces. Mr. Fantastic is 50. Nova is 50. And the remaining 3 are 40 apiece. So we got to do Wolverine first. And don't forget, this is just non-free action. So I could still actually use Valeria Richards if I wanted to, like her Perplex. I could do Nova's poison damage. Oh no, it's been outwitted. Anything that's free I could do before. Like Outwit, for example. That Mr. Fantastic has. Red jumpsuit Mr. Fantastic with that Outwit. But Wolverine has 2 tokens, so she can't do much. Do I have leadership anywhere? I do not. So my 3 actions then, let's see. Mr. Fantastic, Nova, Wolverine, and Valeria Richards have 1 action token each. I don't think I mind pushing Mr. Fantastic to outwit the super senses of the other Mr. Fantastic. Take advantage of his 11 attack right now. Outwit his super senses. Well, what I'm trying to do is just knock him out of the game. That's 1 less character to deal with. That's a miss. That's a miss. His super sense is still outwitted. Let's attack with Nova then. Nova's got 10 attack. He's got 18 defense. Need an 8. That's a 6. Another miss. I didn't want to have to do this, but that's fine. I was hoping Wolverine would showdown would continue. Which, I mean, I guess they still can. Yeah, I think I'll just live with Mr. Fantastic being a nuisance. And kind of focus on getting rid of the other Wolverine, Black Jacket Wolverine there. So Wolverine has an 11 attack. Let's make it 13 with Valeria. Let's make that roll. That's a hit. Logan Wolverine is going to use a theme team prop. Let's roll again. That's still a hit. She's got blades. 4 damage. Wolverine has toughness, so he's taking 3. And she takes 1 pushing damage. Lyra Richards is going to sidestep closer to Human Torch in case she needs to be carried somewhere. Let's make the deployment roll for the other team. Double 5s. Okay, so double 5s. The friendly force gets reinforced. So they're going to get a recruit. Let's find one. Here we go. We're bringing in Human Torch. Susan Storm, Human Torch. Put her in the starting area. They've got leadership, so let's take care of those things first. Oh, or actually, you know what? This Sue Storm Human Torch has at the beginning of your turn. Roll a d6, roll a 2, so I have to turn it to that click number. Let's do that. Sidestep Pulse Wave. A little too far to be able to use it, I think. Yes, slightly too far. That's okay. Let's do our leadership rolls here. Mr. Fantastic has Perplex. Black Panther has leadership. And he got it. Let's help out Hulk here. Getting Hulk back into things. And the reinforcements. So things should be good here. We got frontline firepower. We got to go from high to low. Wolverine is 75 points. Hulk is 75 points. Let's let the bruisers handle things here. Let's attack with this Wolverine first. Wolverine here. Let's attack this Wolverine first. He's got flurry. So he rolled an 8. That's high enough to hit. They've got no more Team PCs left. So let's roll for blades now. 1. But the minimum will be 2, so she'll take 1. Because she's got toughness. And he's got flurry. He's going to just try to make the second attack to knock her out. Here we go. That's another hit. Let's roll for blades. A 3. And she's got toughness again. So she only takes 2. But that's enough to knock her out. They have no more Team PCs. So it does also activate or trigger the Fantastic Four team ability. Which allows Nova and Mr. Fantastic to be healed. And Human Torch, apparently. That's okay. Well, that was both of the attacks, so it wasn't great. However, because Wolverine went first, now other friendly character with the Fantastic Four keyword can use Flurry when he hits with a close attack. So that's always good. Now that Hulk has Flurry, he's next. He's going to attack Nova. That's a 6. That's a hit. She's got super senses. She gets super senses. Maybe I should have outwitted that. Hulk yet again. That's a miss. Yeah, let's prob that then, I guess. This is their last team prob. Want to get that 4 damage in, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. That's a miss. Wow. Nova. Maybe I should have outwitted her super senses. I wanted to save that outwit so I could take care of the other Wolverine back here. This one. She has Charged Blades Flurry. I didn't think Nova would be so annoying. She's just getting lucky with those super senses. And I guess for my last action, I think I'm going to have to use Sheathing here to attack Wolverine. Let's try to knock her off of some of those more dangerous clicks. 11 attack, 17 defense. Let's perplex her attack by +1 with Mr. Fantastic. I'm sorry, her damage. There we go. She's got doubles. No more Team PCs left. Although this Wolverine has charge. So she will not be knocked back. She still takes 3 damage. And she's got Regeneration, Flurry, Precision Strike, Battle Fury, of course. Why wouldn't she have all these cool powers? Is that a pushing damage for her? Yes, it is. She does not have Indomitable. But now, she has yet once again activated her unlimited class wrestling trait. When she makes a close attack after resolution, she may place a hit character in an adjacent square adjacent to her. So let's take her out of here. Let's make sure that She-Thing is the only one that gets attacked. I'm pretty sure that right now Black Panther is more valuable with his leadership and outwit. So let's save him from some potential damage there. Both teams are out of team probs. Let's go to deployment roll for the opposing team, which now becomes a friendly team. 6 and a 4, unrestricted operations. Oh, you know what? I also had the Human Torch over here coming with reinforcements, but she only had sidestep. So I sidestepped her because I didn't want to use her yet because she's slightly out of range. Hoping she gets a better power set next turn. Okay, so we can move in any order we'd like. Let's use Human Torch first. He's got Energy Explosion, 11 attack. Oh, and Black Panther is still outwitting that poison, by the way. Human Torch, 11 attack, Energy Explosion. I think I may have to go after Wolverine right now. That he's vulnerable, he's got combat reflexes. Oh, you know what? I just remembered that She-Thing has Flurry. So before I continue, I'm going to make that second attack. That's a hit. She hits for 3 more. Oh, she's out. They don't have to worry about Laura coming back here. I completely forgot about that Flurry. Who else did I miss it with? Hulk missed his attacks. Wolverine had to use it to trigger it, and then it was She-Thing. Okay, alright, so everything else is good. That checks out. Well, let's use Energy Explosion with this Human Torch right here. She-Thing will take 1 damage. Mr. Fantastic could take potentially 2, knocking him out. And Valeria Richards is going to perplex Human Torch's attack up by 2. Make sure he gets that hit, and he does. So She-Thing takes 1 damage. And this Mr. Fantastic has super senses. If he fails, he'll take 2. And he fails. And he's out. Okay. That was that. Now that Mr. Fantastic has line of fire, to let's say either one has 2 tokens, so it won't really matter, I guess. Yeah, let's use Valeria Richards now to get an attack off on Wolverine back here. She's got 10 attack. She also has that special power. Let me see what I can make with this. Choose a standard attack power. Valeria Richards can use that power. Let's use Precision Strike since Wolverine has... Oh no, I thought he had Super Senses. Let's do this then. Well, no, then he's got... yeah, let's just make an attack. She's not picking anything. That's a miss. And Fantastic's outwit I don't think will matter, but I'll outwit Wolverine's Flurry, I suppose. Now rolling for deployment roll for the other team. 6 and a 1, that's unrestricted operations. Let's roll for Human Torch Sue Storm back here. Again a 2, so she stays on that same click. Which 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess she could use sidestep. And then yeah, she'll make an attack. Mr. Fantastic has a 19 defense thanks to that object he's hiding behind. Here we go. That's a miss. That's a miss. He's got 2 tokens. He'll continue to outwit Poison. He's got 2 tokens and he's got 2 tokens. Deployment roll for the other team. 5 and a 4. Frontline firepower. We've got Wolverine X-23 knocked out. Both of them actually. That leaves it down to the Fantastic Four of Mr. Fantastic, Nova both at 50 points, and Human Torch and Valeria Richards both at 40 points. Only 3 actions can be taken because they have no leadership. Mr. Fantastic, he's gonna outwit She-Thing's toughness. He's got Giant Reach 4. Let's make that attack. Double 4s. So now that he hits, when Mr. Fantastic hits with a close attack and has not been moved or placed this turn, which he hasn't, until your next turn, a hit character modifies attack -1 and considers Mr. Fantastic adjacent for the purposes of breaking away. Oh, that's brutal. With her toughness outwitted, she's taking 3. That triggers a Fantastic Four team ability. Don't know if I've been forgetting to do that. I may have. Oh, Wolverine does not have it. Very interesting. Well, I guess he's good enough and then he can just bring himself back from death, I suppose. However, this team also did get their Wolverine knocked out. But everyone is at their starting clicks. And that roll was doubles. Doesn't matter. She's knocked out. Let's give him a token. Nova here is going to attack this Wolverine. Let's just try to get him out of the way. 19 defense. I need a 9. Well, you know what? Since I keep getting outwitted anyway, let's just try to break away. Running shot, energy explosion. And she does. She gets it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She needs an 8. No, a 7. And she gets it. Wolverine takes 2 damage, or 3 damage, I'm sorry. Because, yeah, she's not going to use Energy Explosion. She can't damage the Hulk. 1, 2, 3. Wolverine appears to be on his last legs there. Okay, I think we're going to have to take Wolverine out just to buy us some breathing space. Valeria Richards, she's going to be the one. No, you know what? It's going to be Human Torch. Because Valeria Richards can choose Penetrating Psychic Blast and try to damage the Hulk or Blades. She's got options. Human Torch can only do 3 damage with Energy Explosion, which is not great against characters that have invulnerability. So let's use Human Torch here. 1, 2, 3. And before he makes that move, Valeria Richards is going to target Hulk. No, she'll target Human Torch to get +2 attack. Or should it be +1 damage? Oh, you know what? No, we got to finish Wolverine off. That's what we got to do. Yeah, so let's just knock out Wolverine. We'll get +2 attack on Human Torch with Valeria Richards. And he rolled a 4, which is 13 + 4 is 18. Yes, okay, so that's enough. He only needed a 3. 1, and that's a hit. And so that KOs Wolverine. And what happens with Wolverine? He has a trait, I don't stay down easy when Wolverine would be KO'd except by this trait. Instead, put him on this card with 4 healing tokens. At the beginning of your turn, remove a healing token. When you remove the last one, place him on the map on click 6. Within 4 squares of a friendly character on the Fantastic Four keyword. If you can't, KO him. So let's KO him now. And put him on this card with 4 healing tokens. There he is. 4 healing tokens. This Human Torch. Okay. Let's clear. Oh, wait. Yeah, I gave... who did I give the wrong token to? Oh, okay. I think Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, okay. I think that's how it should be. Let's do the deployment roll for the other team. Here we go. 6 and a 3. Unrestricted operations. Gonna roll for Human Torch's trait. She's got a 3. Now she has hypersonic speed with precision strike. That Black Panther has leadership and outwit. He can use outwit to outwit Mr. Fantastic's outwit. But let's try to deal with him first. So Black Panther is going to outwit Mr. Fantastic's super senses. Or actually, you know what? It's got 3 damage. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's do that. Let's outwit his super senses. We've got unrestricted operations. Hulk is gonna charge carrying this object, that refrigerator, to bash it in his face. With his super senses outwitted, I need to hit a 7. That's a 7. For a total of 6 damage. That's enough. He only has 5 clicks. Fantastic Four team ability triggers. They're all on their top clicks. Okay. Black Panther. He has charge. Improve movement, hindering terrain. If he's in hindering terrain, he gets +1 attack. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't get him there, but we are still going to attack Valeria Richards. She's got a 17 defense with energy shield. That's an 11. So she will take 3 damage from Black Panther. She's on her last click, I think, with Mastermind and Perplex. Yes, she is. Oh, we forgot about the healing token there from Wolverine. Human Torch, you know what? I am going to use her. Let's just try to deal with Valeria Richards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna attack her. That's a miss. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's a miss. She's got 2 squares of movement left. She pushes onto Super Senses with Sidestep. It doesn't matter because, I mean, her trait is going to dictate what click she lands on. So why not be gutsy with her? I think you got to be aggressive with her. Deployment roll 4 and a 1. That's conservative tactics. No, I'm sorry. Frontline finesse. We got to use Valeria Richards, Human Torch first before Nova. 100. Oh, and you know what? They're below the 50% threshold. So we got to be careful with them. We got to try to even the odds here. Knock a character of theirs out. So I'm going to have to be aggressive this turn. Valeria Richards will use Perplex to bring Black Panther's defense down to 17. Human Torch is going to use Running Shot. Oh no, we got Frontline Finesse, so I gotta use her. Oh yeah, he's 40 points. Okay, he's gonna use Running Shot, targeting Black Panther. Has a clear line of fire. Let's see what he can do. Double 5s. That's a hit. He's got charge, so he won't be knocked back. But he'll still take the 3 damage. Human Torch takes 1 pushing damage. Valeria Richards gonna make an attack. She's gonna use Blades, Claws, Fangs, actually. Why not? She needs an 8. No, she needs a 7 because she perplexes defense down. Oh, and that's a hit. Black Panther here. 3 damage. He's got toughness, so he's gonna take 2. He's still alive. Wow, this Black Panther is just hanging in there barely, huh? Let's token her up. It's not a great Blades roll, but it's better than nothing, as she only does 2 damage anyway. I think we got to finish Black Panther off here, and we only got 1 character to do it with. So we got to take advantage of the fact that his defense is still perplexed down. So we're going to use Running Shot. There we go. Needs a 7. That's a hit. Black Panther goes down. Nova takes a pushing damage. And now both teams are suddenly under the threshold. So right now it's just going to come down. Well, I mean, unless, of course, one team KOs the other team. But they are also very susceptible to the deployment roll, which I guess let's do now for the next team. Here we go. 4. That's high enough to keep them in the game. That is Frontline Finesse. Human Torch has to roll for her trait. That's a 1. Hulk here. Potential to still do some damage. He's just tearing through everything. He has charge. Doesn't have to have his speed value. On top of that, there's a heavy object right behind him. But you know what? Since he doesn't need to have his speed, I'm just going to rush him all the way over there to carry something further away. So this is closer as they keep backing up. So I'm going to knock out... Let's try to knock out Human Torch. He doesn't have super senses. So here we go. That's a hit. They're out of team probabilities. They're out of... They don't have any of those support powers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's got a stop click. I completely forgot about this stop click. This team is just hanging in there. They really are. Let's go for their deployment roll then. 5 and a 4. They're still in it. Frontline firepower. Wow. Okay, Valeria Richards is the only one without a token. Yeah, let's try to damage Hulk here. Let's choose Penetrating Psychic Blast. And gonna outwit her damage up to 3. So if I hit, she'll hit for 3. Oh, she misses. And she's out. Triggers the Fantastic Four team ability, which then heals them. Now Human Torch has 1 more life left. Well, 2 if you count that stop click. I don't know. Here we go. Down to 1. 5 and a 2. Again, frontline firepower. Wolverine so close to coming back. If they can hang in for 1 more turn, they're going to unleash Wolverine here. Okay, so Human Torch has to roll for her trait. She rolls a 4. Sidestep with Range Combat Expert. That may actually help. Sidestep, Range Combat Expert, throwing it into attack. You know what? No, let's just throw it into damage. Let's try to knock out Nova. Double 4s. That's a hit. Nova misses her super senses. Takes a total of 5 damage. And she's out. That heals Human Torch for 1. Let's see what this team can do. Hulk clears. And it's over. It rolled double 1s. Human Torch should have been clear. But anyway, it's over. Double 1s. Wolverine didn't even need to come back. So that was actually a pretty exciting conclusion for the first round of the Fantastic Four Gauntlet. Some of the characters that kind of redeemed themselves. I mean, I don't want to say redeemed herself, but Nova, she did have some pretty good luck with that super senses of hers, holding down the fort. And I think that was the only reason how that team was able to kind of hang on. I don't know if that's the role I want to play her in, but it kind of makes sense because she's got poison, so you want to use her as a tie-up piece, kind of. And then, later on, if she survives, use that energy explosion, pulse wave, whatever she's got to try to help the team out. Another character was Human Torch. Last time, this Human Torch anyway, the common didn't do much. This time you saw that it stop click, saved him, kept him alive. Yeah, I mean, the team still lost, but, in an actual constructed tournament, that being able to do that, being able to, get knocked down to your stop click and then heal yourself back up, it can just be demoralizing and demolishing to another team. So that's something that we may mess around with, considering that the Fantastic Four can heal themselves. And it makes it kind of rough to try to deal with a 40-point character with a stop click. So we're going to keep messing around with that. Last but not least, Wolverine was kind of a letdown, but I think those were more having to do with die rolls. I was hoping to kind of get some more flurry attacks or take advantage at least of, being able to make more attacks. Terrible rolls either way. It was a great game. I think this was the second best one of the first round. we're going to move into the second round. So make sure that you like and subscribe. Stay tuned to see what's going to happen in the second round. I got a few tricks up my sleeve on how to challenge some of these fantastic 4 teams. So make sure again that you like and subscribe. That way you get notified. And as always, thank you so much for watching.